You have heard it right. It's the real chocolate experience. Life is like a river. Sometimes it flows, but sometimes it's obstructed. There are always good times in life, as well as the bad times. Okay, now today has been a hectic day for most of you, I guess. So here, has anyone treated yourself with a chocolate? Anyone?
Milo.
Gladly accept. Unfortunately, I didn't bring any chocolates. So, after a busy day at work, we should have treated ourselves with chocolate, I guess. But none of you all here wouldn't have done it.
Chocolate milk.
It's always good to celebrate the small achievements, small things in life with a small thing. And it's none other than a chocolate maybe. Let me relate to you a small experience of mine which I had to face a few days back. I was in a cafe with one of my friends having lunch. My lunch was not so great lunch, but his lunch was a great lunch. The difference was the dessert. He obviously had a good chocolate to treat himself with, where unfortunately on that day I couldn't afford one. I was craving for a chocolate, seeing him have one, and I didn't have the guts to ask him a small piece. But finally, after craving for so long, I just made a small request. Can I have a small piece? He was like, okay. And he gave me a mini piece that he must have thought that I was an ant. Even an ant could gobble it in a matter of seconds. But I was so upset, but after the offering I got, I took it and I ate it. And as soon as I was done with it, I lifted my head and I looked at him, whether he has any more left. That day, I realized he was a cunning friend, because he has already completed the whole slab in a matter of seconds. While I was eating that small piece, he has completed the whole slab. And the second thing which I learned was, even your best friends don't share good things in life. So what is a chocolate? Chocolate came into existence long back, but the breakthrough came maybe a few years back, 100 years, 200 years back, to be precise, in 1840s, where a family named Cadbury was struggling for their living, so they came up with a business idea. What was it? It was to develop a formula which they can sell and earn a living out of it. They came with an idea to develop a drinking chocolate mixture. That was the that was the real breakthrough when it comes to chocolates. So it was more of a family business, and they used the images of their kids to decorate the packaging and everything, and they managed to sell it and make some sort of a profit out of it. Thereafter, in 1941, in order to facilitate the soldiers who were in the Second World War, the developers came up with a suggestion to develop a chocolate which would not melt, and they came up with M&M, or in other words Smarties, which we all know. From there on up to today, there has been so many changes, and now we have so many types of chocolates, flavors, etc. If I tell you that eating chocolate is healthy, How many of you here would agree with me? It's expected more than, let's say, 70%.
Yeah, it's healthy.
Okay. Actually it is, but unfortunately it is not the chocolate we eat. Okay. The healthy chocolate is dark chocolate. And the other fact is, healthy chocolate is the chocolate which does not include the condiment of ionic salt. Ionic salt, what it does is, it releases a hormone which inspire you or make you happy. So, a research done by doctors using people more than the age of 65 suggests that having 3 chocolates per month is the best dosage. It will make sure that your health is good, it will remain good. So I see so many disappointed faces when I just said that. So that's the bitter truth. 3 chocolates per month. And trust me, not pieces, it's the chocolates, slabs. Okay. And when it comes to chocolates, the interesting thing is it prevents heart diseases. That's one of the key things. And moreover, it is not a factor which causes weight gain. Doctors say weight gain is not only caused by chocolates, but virtually anything you eat. Unless you can burn your calories, you can eat anything. So that remains the same with chocolates. What is the other factor? Other is it prevents tooth decay. It does not, it helps you preserve your tooth. And on the other hand, chocolate is used by Mexicans to heal bronchitis as well as a cure for insect bites. Okay. So these are some of the advantages of eating chocolates. Now, let me tell you the most interesting part. How best is to enjoy a chocolate or taste the chocolate. It is like wine tasting. It has to be done professionally, even though I'm sure none of you or none of us here do it. First, place the chocolate on your tongue, then wait for it to melt for a few seconds, then twirl it around to out your mouth unless you get that best taste. Use your eyes as the best tool for enjoying the taste. Chocolate may not be something big, it may be the smallest thing, but always carry a chocolate in life and enjoy life. What do you do?